Howdy, with this video I want to show you how to create basic MLA documents in Google Docs and then upload it into the D2L Dropbox. There's a couple extra steps if you're not using Words, but Google Docs works just as well. So the first thing we're going to do to create an MLA formatted, just using basic MLA formatting, we're going to create a header that counts your page numbers, and the header should have your last name in it. So we're going to go to Insert, and then down to page numbers. Don't go to headers. If you just type in your last name and the number 1, it's going to say that on all your pages. You want it to count. So we want it on the top right side. And it kind of shows you it's going to count the page numbers. Then you want to put the cursor in front of that number and type in your last name. And then you can just double click below that to get out of the header function. And it should say your last name and page number, and it should count the pages as you go. You go to the next page. Eventually, yeah, it's counting our page numbers. That's what we want to see. But before you start typing, you want to make sure you get into double spacing. So you want to come over here to the up and down arrow that says line spacing, and you want to hit double. Then to format your first page, you want to type in your name. Whoops. Having trouble typing. Then your professor's name, the class and section number, whatever that is. I'm just making one up. And then the date. Date the 16th of August, 2020. MLA wants day, month, and year just like that. And generally they want the month with the 3-letter abbreviation. We're going to go to the next line, and we want to center our title. So we're going to come up to alignment, and we want to get it into center align. And then we're going to hit enter again. You want to make sure you come back and go back to left align, or it's going to center all your text after that. So make sure you get back to left align. You're going to hit the tab key once, and then you're going to start typing your essay or paragraph or whatever assignment you got going there. Hopefully it's something better than this. Then you want to make sure you save the document. You need to title it. Make sure you give it a name that you can remember. Let's say this is an introduction paragraph. We hit enter there. Then you have to do another step to get it into the D2L Dropbox. You cannot upload directly from Google Docs into the D2L Dropbox. So we're going to go to File, and we're going to go to Download. If you have Microsoft Word, you can download it as a Microsoft Word document. You might want to do it in rich text format. If you don't have Microsoft Word, and your computer will be able to recognize that, then I'm going to do it in Word. Sometimes it'll open it up in the program, like it's going to do on my computer. Sometimes it might be down there on the bottom left that just says, hey, you downloaded something. But we've got it here in Word. We're going to go ahead and save that to our computer. Again, you have to save it to your computer to be able to upload it into D2L. I've already got a folder labeled Help Material. I've already done this as an example for using Microsoft Word. So I've saved it to my computer. So now we're going to go to D2L and upload that into D2L Dropbox. So you got to get into your class. We're going to use a class that finished over the summer here. The D2L Dropboxes are located under Assignments. And then you need to find the correct submission folder. If you put it in the wrong folder, your instructor will not see it unless they accidentally just happen upon it. So that was an introduction formatting paragraph, so we're going to put it there. To submit an assignment, it'll pull up this page. You want to add a file from my computer. Again, you might get to that point if you haven't downloaded it to your computer, it's just not going to recognize Google Docs at all. So again, you have to save it to your computer first. You want to click Upload, and there's a lot of clicking in D2L to find things, so just try to be patient. And you got to go find wherever you put that. I put it in Fall 2020 under Help Material, and there it is. It's the intro paragraph. You can click on that and hit Open, or you can double click it. But you can kind of see it, put it up there. We're going to add that. And once you get to this page, you're one step away. If you want to put a commentary to your teacher, that's fine. But keep in mind, your instructor may not see that commentary until they decide to download all the assignments all at once, which is what I do in my courses. So if you put a very important question there, I won't see that till I'm ready to download all the assignments. And it might be easier to do it through a D2L email or some other means that your instructor uh, tells you about. But once you're here, you want to make sure you hit submit. If you don't hit submit, you haven't done it yet. And you should get this file submission successful page. That's exactly what you're looking for. It'll tell you which document you sent. So if this says, casserole recipe or something, you probably sent the wrong thing for an English class. It tells you what folder you put it in. You might double check that, make sure you put it in the right folder. It tells you what date. It also sends you a confirmation email, which is really nice, because if your instructor says, hey, I never received that assignment, you can go to D2L, pull up that email and say, hey, here's where I sent it. I'm not sure what happened. And you can just click done once you check everything. But make sure you get to that file submission successful page that says you've done it correctly and it's been submitted into the correct Dropbox. You can go back and double check it. I've used this Dropbox a few times for examples. Whoops, sorry, I hit the wrong thing there. I don't want to submit anything. If you want to check what you submitted, you can come here to submissions. I can come down here and there's that introduction paragraph. So one, it shows that I've submitted it properly. Two, it also gives me a backup copy. If my computer crashes and you need to print it or something, just come back to D2L, pull it up, and there it is. So that's how you do it. And I guess we won't talk to you later. This is for all my classes. So bye-bye.